by one, they approach Marc Gasol, the 33-year-old NBA All-Star from Barcelona, Spain. Gasol and his older brother Pau are basketball royalty in this country. They've competed together as Olympians and against each other as NBA All-Stars.
A little smile between the Gasol brothers. Pau wins the tip.
But tonight, Marc Gasol, father of 2 young children, will fly to Malta to begin a mission so daunting he didn't disclose its details to the Memphis Grizzlies, a team that pays him $24.1 million a year.
I probably won't be the same guy after the mission, and I'm aware of that, and I'm okay with that. If you want to be able to tell a story to other people, to bring more awareness to the issue, you have to go through it.
The issue is here, the central Mediterranean Sea. Gasol has volunteered to go to the deadliest human migration route in the world, where hundreds of thousands of immigrants, primarily from Africa and the Middle East, have attempted the often suicidal journey that begins in Libya and stretches across the Mediterranean to the shores of Europe.
More than 700 people are now feared dead after a series of boat sinkings. Migrants trying to reach Europe were thrown into the water when their boat capsized off the coast of Italy.
The biggest refugee disaster ever recorded in the Mediterranean.
It's poverty and war in the Middle East and Africa that have driven more and more migrants to take that deadly journey.
This is an unprecedented crisis. This year alone, there are some 59,000 people that fled across the Mediterranean on boats to seek some sort of safety. Over 1,500 have died in that process.
The waters between Italy and Libya's coastal departure points have become a corridor of death, with 600 drownings in June alone.
When we watch, Mediterranean Sea from afar, like you see great things. The part that you don't see is where thousands of people have died and been lost at sea, and nobody speaks about it.
Gasol will join a search and rescue mission conducted by a non-governmental organization based in Barcelona called Proactiva Open Arms. The mission? Save immigrant lives and help get them to Europe.
To have a chance of putting your arm down and getting them out of the water and put them in a safer place, if you have a chance to do that, you gotta go ahead and do it. I'm nervous. I'm anxious because the not knowing, but they try to prepare you for the worst.
The worst being?
The worst being death. The worst being little children floating in the water. That hits me right in the heart.
Gasol is assigned to one of the 2 rescue ships. In this case, a 48-year-old retrofitted yacht named Astral. It wasn't built with a 7'1" center in mind. But Gasol didn't come here for comfort. He came here to contribute. In recent months, the rescue missions have grown more dangerous and complicated because of powerful political forces. This man, Matteo Salvini, Italy's deputy prime minister, has taken a hardline stance on immigration and closed Italy's borders.
In tema di immigrazione, sicurezza e lotta al terrorismo, finalmente si decida a proteggere le frontiere esterne.
The Italian government has been working to train and to equip the Libyan Coast Guard. The hope is that the Libyan Coast Guard will pick people up before they make it into Italian waters. The problem is that the things that you have to do to prevent people from reaching Italy are really, really grim and have a human cost.
There are reports of the Libyan Coast Guard destroying the rafts and wooden boats. But their primary objective is to intercept immigrants, return them to Libya, and often place them in confinement centers.
The detention camps are horrific. They are almost concentration camps in some cases.
Large numbers of people in small cells, not having access to food or water, not having access to toilets, actually being sold then into slavery.
In short, the rescue ships are racing against time and against the Libyans. It's a mission that's not only perilous for the immigrants, but also for the rescuers. Something Open Arms founder Oscar Camp says he has experienced firsthand.
Bueno, nos han disparado, nos han amenazado, nos han acusado de grupo criminal. Todo esto anima, ¿no? Aunque te disparen, aunque te amenacen, aunque te intenten secuestrar, cuando salvas una sola vida, te das por bien pagado.
Open arms, open arms, open arms. This is astral, astral. Me recibes, campeón.
The rescue ships are trying to find immigrants in a body of water more than 3.5 times the size of Texas. So they do what they always do. They listen for clues while monitoring the constant radio chatter.
We listened during all day long that there was an emergency ship trying to speak with Libyan Coast Guard and with information about a rubber boat heading to north. We suppose that could be a Libyan Coast Guard vessel heading to the rubber boat, but we are not sure.
Based on the radio transmissions, Captain Ricardo Gatti calculates the immigrants' raft is about 80 miles north of the Libyan coast and at least 7 hours south of his rescue ship. In most cases, he says, at least 120 immigrants will be squeezed into that raft.
It means they leave yesterday night. Normally that is a critical situation after 24 hours, probably without having to eat and no water after the family.
The race is on. Gasol and the rescue team will sail through the night to what they believe are the last known coordinates of the raft.
What I'm thinking about is when we go on those rafts, I'm feeling, after everything they've probably been through, now they are alone in the water at night. You're not going to go to bed. Probably not. I'm going to try to lay down, but I don't think Libya tonight is a real option.
By morning, the rescue ships have arrived at the last known position of the raft. But there is no sign of the immigrants. They begin a zigzag search pattern. And then,
Estamos justo encima de la bomba, está vacía, se ve un bidón por el agua también. Hay dos cuerpos flotando, Encima de la barca hay dos cuerpos flotando.
it appears the Libyans have arrived first.
They found the rubber boat, as we told yesterday, it was a long time, so we suppose that with smell of gasoline and
Parece ser que alguien ha movido más, vamos a ver si vamos a bajar más fuerte.
Vale, perfecto. Looks like there is someone that is still alive.
Gasol and the rescue team scramble to the scene. Amongst the mangled remains of the raft, there is death. A middle-aged woman and a small child. But incredibly, there is also life. Barely.
out as much as possible to accomplish the goal at that moment was obviously to save the person who was alive. And she was hanging on for her life. She didn't have anything left. She felt rage, anger. The reality is that they were left to die. And you save that woman, makes everything worth it.
Gasol's journey has come to an end. Meanwhile, the fate of some 160 immigrants the Libyans say they rescued from that rubber boat remains unknown. But on this day, at least one life was saved. She is from Cameroon, and her name is Josepha.
Unbelievable story. Josepha, presently in a hospital on the Spanish island of Mallorca. Officials from Open Arms say that her physical and psychological condition has improved significantly.